Cold War Kids. More Cold War Kids, the best Cold War Kids albums, ranked 68 of 559, the most hipster bands 115 of 543, the best indie bands and artists. Gotye. More Gotye 317 of 603, the best rock vocalists 149 of 461, the best current pop groups/singers. The Head and the Heart. More The Head and the Heart 27 of 74, the best bands named after body parts 4 of 180, the best indie folk bands and artists. Silversun Pickups. More Silversun Pickups, the best Silversun Pickups albums, ranked 2 of 38, the best bands named after stars, planets, and other things in outer space. Metric. Glass Animals. Matt and Kim. More Matt and Kim, the best Matt and Kim albums, ranked 18 of 50, the best indie duos of all time. Guided by Voices. The Fratellis. Weezer. More Weezer 102 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 139 of 279, the greatest American rock bands. Rilo Kiley. More Rilo Kiley 1231 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time 17 of 47, the best bands fronted by famous actors 14 of 15, the greatest bands named after real people. Ingrid Michaelson. More Ingrid Michaelson, the best Ingrid Michaelson songs, the best Ingrid Michaelson albums, ranked 362 of 816. These poetic geniuses wrote your favorite songs of all time. Kimbra. More Kimbra 416 of 602, the best female vocalists ever 28 of 57, the best blue-eyed soul artists. OK Go. More OK Go, the very best OK Go videos 1890 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time 11 of 14 dirty bands that actually rock. The Lumineers. More The Lumineers, the best bands like The Lumineers, the best albums by The Lumineers, ranked. Kasabian. More Kasabian 584 of 1020, the worst bands and musicians of all time 62 of 70, the best stoner music. Tegan and Sara. More Tegan and Sara, the best Tegan and Sara songs, the best Tegan and Sara albums of all time 92 of 198, the greatest new female vocalists of the past 10 years. Portishead. Maybe 3. Grizzly Bear. More Grizzly Bear, the best Grizzly Bear albums, ranked 34 of 41, the best bands for drowning out noise around you. Passion Pit. More Passion Pit, the best Passion Pit songs, the best Passion Pit albums, ranked. The New Pornographers. The Lemonheads. Or the Lemonheads, the best Lemonheads albums of all time, 250 of 383, the greatest musical artists of the 90s. Fleet Foxes. More Fleet Foxes, the best Fleet Foxes albums, ranked 517 of 541, the greatest live bands of all time. MGMT. Young the Giant. Phoenix. More Phoenix 8 of 54, the best bands named after cities, 46 of 62, the best bands named after real places. Placebo. Snow Patrol. Echosmith. More Echosmith, 156 of 213, the best current female singers, 128 of 543, the best indie bands and artists, 139 of 218, the best musical artists from California. Keane. More Keane, the best Keane albums, ranked 386 of 1020, the worst bands and musicians of all time. Franz Ferdinand. More Franz Ferdinand, the best Franz Ferdinand songs, the best Franz Ferdinand albums of all time. Lykke Li. More Lykke Li, the best Lykke Li albums, ranked 180 of 461, the best current pop groups/singers. Feist. More Feist, the best Feist albums, ranked 651 of 739, the best singers of all time, 116 of 198, the greatest new female vocalists of the past 10 years. Lily Allen. Foster the People. More Foster the People, 1216 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time, 869 of 1728, the best rock bands of all time, 21 of 23, the best band name origin stories. Grouplove. The Postal Service. Or the Postal Service, 68 of 99, the best musical duos, 27 of 80, the best music side projects, 24 of 48, the best things from Seattle. Grace VanderWaal. More Grace VanderWaal, 6 of 60, the best new female artists, 199 of 602, the best female vocalists ever. CHV Arches. More CHV Arches, 86 of 110, the best musical trios of all time, 119 of 559, the most hipster bands. The Stone Roses. The Stone Roses. The Shins. The Shins. Fun. The Roman 20. Walk the Moon. Arcade Fire. More Arcade Fire random Amish guy or member of the Arcade Fire. All Arcade Fire songs ranked best to worst. The Decemberists. More The Decemberists, the best The Decemberists albums, ranked 44 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums, 447 of 541 the greatest live bands of all time. The Killers. More The Killers, the best Killers songs of all time, the best Killers albums of all time. Frank Ocean. More Frank Ocean, the best songs Fort. Frank Ocean 649 of 739, the best singers of all time 1445 of 1891, the greatest musical artists of all time. Vincent. More Saint. Vincent, the best Saint. Vincent albums, ranked 304 of 316 the greatest singers of the past 30 years. Mumford and Sons. More Mumford and Sons, the best bands like Mumford and Sons, the best Mumford and Sons albums, ranked. Sufjan Stevens. More Sufjan Stevens, the best Sufjan Stevens albums, ranked 165 of 225 the greatest living rock songwriters. Two Door Cinema Club. The Wombats. More The Wombats, the best The Wombats albums, ranked 125 of 559, the most hipster bands 50 of 543, the best indie bands and artists. Marina. Von Iver. Passenger. Of Monsters and Men. Florence and the Machine. The Kooks. More The Kooks, the best The Kooks albums, ranked 15 of 36 the best bands named after songs. Red Hot Chili Peppers. Muse. More Muse 218 of 1728 the best rock bands of all time 20 of 23 the best band name Origin Stories 20 of 110 the best musical trios of all time. Imagine Dragons. More Imagine Dragons, the best Imagine Dragons albums, ranked 251 of 279, the greatest American rock bands. One Republic. The Arcana. Death Cab for Cutie. More Death Cab for Cutie, the best Death Cab for Cutie songs, the best Death Cab for Cutie albums, ranked. Coldplay. More Coldplay, the best Coldplay songs of all time, the best bands like Coldplay. Bastille. Vampire Weekend. best Vampire Weekend albums, ranked. The Smiths. Or The Smiths, the best Smiths songs of all time, the best Smiths albums of all time, 166 of 363 musicians who belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Arctic Monkeys. More Arctic Monkeys, the best Arctic Monkeys songs of all time, the best Arctic Monkeys albums of all time. Lana Del Rey. More Lana Del Rey, the best Lana Del Rey albums. Ranked Lana Del Rey is 21 Pilots. Or 21 Pilots, the best 21 Pilots albums. Ranked 99 of 139 bands or artists with 5 great albums, 36 of 461 the best current pop groups/singers.
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments down below, and also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Then take care, bye.